this reading will be for the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This may resonate with you if you have Pisces placements or you're cross-watching for someone that has those Pisces placements. Keep in mind, Pisces, that this reading is general, and not every single thing mentioned in the reading may apply directly to your situation. Take what resonates, Pisces Nation, and leave the rest. Please be careful of making rash decisions based on a general reading. Now, if there is a reading, if you'd like a reading based on your own personal energy, Pisces, you can always reach out for a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Pisces, this is a 7-day forecast, but not everything that is mentioned in this reading may occur over the next 7 days. Might be a good idea to give the reading a chance to play out. Some of you, I'm not speaking to you at all. This is not your reading. So I encourage you to have the discernment and the discretion to know the difference. We're going to go over some topics, Pisces, that you might feel are delicate. And I happen to be a very straightforward person. If these things are a bother to you, this isn't something that you prefer as a reader, then here's your opportunity to go ahead and click off. Otherwise, Pisces Nation, let's get into it. Let's see what might be playing out for you over the next 7 days. Right off the bat, Pisces, it seems like you might be worried about money. You might have Earth placements, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or there is somebody with those placements that could be relevant to you or your situation in some sort of way. But who is highlighted in this reading is a fire sign. There's a fire sign, and this person may also have air. Okay, because you got the King of Swords as somebody that could be relevant in your situation. This could be an elder of yours. Let's shuffle a little bit. Pisces, you've had some delays in your situation. There's a Leo that shows up to your reading. You might have some baggage to work through. Pisces. You got somebody in your situation that might be receiving their karma. Connected to that is a Virgo. So some of you, this may have somebody's karma might be playing out right in front of you. Yeah. Like you might be viewing this, okay? Pisces. You're getting your money up this week, Pisces, okay? Could be in the form of opportunities. Yeah, I think you've been having a lot of adversities, a lot of hardships. Somebody in your situation could have an issue with drinking. Yeah. And it looks like you're able to maintain what's on your plate this week. Pisces are cross-watcher with whatever is going on in your situation. You got an Aries. You got an ancestor that's definitely highlighted in your reading. So you could possibly be getting a visit from this particular ancestor. Some of you Pisceans, you're very artistic. Well, I heard autistic. You might have somebody in your circumstance that could be autistic, could have some sort of speech delay. Maybe somebody learns differently. Be mindful of your cell phone, Pisces. You could possibly be misplacing this. Communication and technology could be an issue. You got some emotions that you've been pushing down. You've been hiding these things. Something this week I think is intimidating you. It's plaguing you. It could be your relationship with this fire sign. For some of you, this fire sign or this air sign is your father or your baby's dad. It seems like Pisces, yeah, you might be cussed by Aries. You got an issue that you're dealing with that might be out of control. For some of you Pisceans, it's your anger that's out of control. There might be a situation that's gotten out of hand. There could be a person in your situation that you might feel refuses to listen to you or respect you, or to possibly take your feelings into consideration. You might feel taken advantage of by someone in particular, or exploiting you, exploiting your good nature by the nature of a child. Seems like you're seeing situations, even inwardly, that have everything to do with you. You're seeing the truth of these things. It does feel like you feel trapped. You feel confined. You feel like maybe something is holding you back for some of you Pisceans. It seems like you're trying to find a way out when it comes to something. Here's this King of Swords again, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. You got 3 kings in a row, 3 of Swords. I think relationship after relationship, you've been having the same issue. Let's see. Let's clarify what's on the table here. You got some mail coming in. You might need to check your mail. You might have some money coming in this week, Pisces or cross watcher. Maybe this is a pay week for you. Fated to suffer. That's interesting. I don't know if this is you having maybe like a pessimistic point of view with some things that are going on in your life right now. Like I said, some things have been delayed for you. There's some things that have been happening in your situation that you might feel are absolutely unfair to you, Pisces. For some of you Pisceans, there's an air sign that may want to reunite with you. There's an air sign that could possibly be saying some things about you or communicating about you to other people. Maybe to get some feedback about what you're doing. I don't know. It seems like you've really cut somebody off and it's been kind of drastic, Pisces. I think that there's some secrets involved in this situation. Yep, you're bending over backwards for someone, Pisces or cross watcher. I think this is you. You have. What's going on with this fated to suffer thing? Spirit guys, show me what's going on with Pisces. Recollection. Light and love illuminate your heart and thoughts. Eternity is always with you. Memories drift through the infinite space of our souls like an ocean of light between 2 shores. Like autumn leaves recalling loving times upon this earth. I think you're having a lot of memories, Pisces, or somebody's having a lot of memories about you. This person could be across seas, overseas. This person could live maybe on a coastal state, a coastal city. And this person could definitely be somebody that's born in the autumn season. Maybe you might feel that life has dealt you a difficult hand. I feel like your higher self is trying to send you a message. If I could tell you every day to worry less. That you don't know how beautiful you are and that I love you and that you are perfect as you are. Reach for the stars, the ones glowing brightly within, just behind the doubt and insecurities. Embrace them and shine. It seems like, yeah, you got a lot on your mind. Pisces or cross watcher, you're worried a lot. You might have some insecurities that might be overshadowing your confidence this week. I think that you do have a goal in mind that maybe you're working towards. But I think that something or someone has triggered your insecurities. The trigger is there because it feels like there is a need to heal. And it seems like you kind of like resigned to the thought of maybe this is how life is. And maybe, you know, maybe you might feel that there's no improvement. You got oh yeah here with change. So it feels like there's something here that your higher self is calling your attention to, Pisces or cross watcher, and maybe it's time to change something. Maybe this is you. Maybe you wish that someone would change. Some of you definitely are. You work with spirituality. You work with deities. You got Lady Hecate here. You could be doing some sort of crossroads magic. Maybe a road opener. The name Maya could be relevant in your situation. Yeah, comes right back out. Something's definitely needing to. Something will change. You got Yamaya. Surrender. Something here is going to require you, Pisces, to surrender. Surrender to some sort of change. Yeah, you're dealing with some doubts. And yeah, embrace the shadow. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, or you have Leo placements. It seems like it's time to like dig into your shadow. You might be doing a lot of shadow work, or this is your guide saying dive into these insecurities, dive into what is a trigger for you, because it feels like it's time to heal this. It seems like your circumstances are calling attention to healing this week. Pisces or cross watcher, pause before you take action. The number 30 could be relevant for you. You might be going to school, Pisces or cross watcher. You might be having some exams coming up. Pause before you take action. Trust the divine timing is at work. Be patient whilst you wait. Something is coming up in your situation, Pisces. Something is going to require patience. You might feel like all you can do is wait in a particular situation. I think that that is something that's playing out, especially when it comes to a financial situation. Let's see what's going on here with who's out here on the table. Let's see. You got one card that wanted to stay. What is this? Kali. Fear. Anger. I think these are the things that are out of control with you this week. I don't know what's triggering this whole overboard thinking, anxiety situation. You might be having an anxiety attack, Pisces. Because there are some things, Pisces or cross watcher, that you might feel are beyond your control. And maybe that's what's having you feel a bit confined, a bit locked. Somebody locked up, possibly. Somebody is, no. Somebody might be doing a little bit of time. Pisces. Or you're worried that you are. Come on, there it is again. This crossroad situation. Maybe you live near the railroad. Okay. Things may not go as planned this week, Pisces. So keep that in mind. You're definitely getting a written message from someone. Possibly a corporation, a business. Definitely been betrayed by someone, somebody that you were in a relationship with. This is not a committed relationship, then this is somebody in your upbringing that was this creating this anger. That's what I mean by this trigger that's coming up. Maybe you feel like there's somebody that's in your energy this week that is not trustworthy, and this person could possibly be coming to see you. If you've had some difficulties and setbacks, Pisces, I'm so tempted to call you Capricorn. It seems like you're overcoming this. Somebody is lying to you, feeding you a whole bunch of BS, a whole bunch of lines. You know that saying, give them enough rope to hang themselves. It feels like somebody will. Yeah, you're definitely tempted to hold on to a situation when it's time to let go. It's not going to be that type of week where everything is concrete and you know what's happening from one moment to the next, because it seems like this week comes with its level of uncertainties. And because things are maybe delayed and there's some uncertainties in your situation, it might get in the way of you making certain decisions, which might have you feeling a bit stuck. Yeah, you might have some heckling. You're definitely online for some of you. Some of you are single parents, or you're being raised by a single parent. You're having conflict with someone. If you're not, then your kids are. Parenthood. There could be a lot of bickering around you, Pisces. Maybe you've reached an obstacle with your kid. Maybe there's a kid that's kind of like, maybe kind of feeling themselves this week, Pisces or cross watcher. Maybe they're kind of in their ego. Someone is, and you could be dealing with this individual this week, possibly this air sign. This is definitely something going on with kids. This is a parent to child situation. If there is a situation between parent and child, it feels like there's somebody that feels like they wish that someone would listen and maybe show a lot less aggression when maybe a conversation is taking place, because it really does feel like something is on someone's mind this week, Pisces. Maybe there's something that someone would like to say to you, but somebody fears that someone's going to be impatient. It seems like there could be a pattern with this. Impatience. especially with a kid. Yeah, somebody's very quick-tempered, Pisces. And I think somebody's obsessing over something. Somebody's obsessing over something, Pisces, and it could be that this is driving somebody kind of deeper into an addiction, is what this feels like. Or depression. They're very persistent on this being a fire sign, or you being somebody that has fire in your chart. You're suspecting something, Pisces. Your instinct is trying to tell you something. You may actually come across the answer. You might discover something this week for yourself. The Devil. You might be experiencing some sort of discrimination in your situation. The Devil, no, that's oppression. Somebody's locked up. That's what I mean. You are locked up. Somebody in your situation could be, or you're worried about jail time, Pisces. You could possibly be going to a reader to maybe get an overview of your situation. Or maybe, Pisces, you read tarot. Maybe this is what brings you to this channel. I mentioned to you something about your money. There's an increase for you, Pisces. Money might be picking up for you this week, or like I mentioned to you, this is a pay week for you. There's something that maybe you need to get done. It may need to get paid in a timely manner. It seems like you might be running late with some bills, Pisces. It seems like your financial situation has the ability to turn around, but it feels like it has a lot to do with your thinking and the things that you're attracting into your life. This just got my attention. Deceit. Trust and believe me when I say that there is some sort of deceit around you. You're being deceived, or somebody around you could be deceiving you when it comes to a particular situation. Especially if this has something to do with a parent-child situation. Your kid may not be telling you everything that there is to say, especially if we're talking about a Cancer. Yeah, daughter of water. Maybe you are the Pisces. Something here has something to do with a child, parenting, parenthood. Yep, mother and child come out. So you could possibly be getting on better terms with your child, or this could be where the news comes in. It could be you could be hearing from your child. If it's not your child, like I said, it could be extended family. This could be your grandchild. This could be younger siblings or whatever, grandchildren. Seems like there's somebody that's trying to come in between your relationship, between you and your child. What are we talking about? There's a Leo. Leo's dominating your reading. Yeah, you feel like there's somebody that's not going to change. So whoever this is that you feel is absolutely deceptive, Pisces, you might feel like it has something to do with your child's father, your own father. That's the issue this week, is that you're realizing that somebody's not going to change, or you already see this, or you're already feeling this way. Somebody could be coming back your way, Pisces or cross-watcher, and it just seems like that's what you're seeing. Like you're seeing maybe the disappointment of something, or you're just, it seems like you're kind of lowering your expectations. I think this is who you're angry with, Pisces or cross-watcher. Somebody that's in your life or a child's life that is making things incredibly difficult. If not, then this feels like this has something to do with your upbringing. There was a parent that maybe dropped the ball. And it seems like you're dealing with this. Like you're finding a way to heal with this or come to terms with things that have happened. Yeah, see, there is somebody that would like maybe for you and maybe some people around you, connected to you, to maybe be in harmony. It just seems like there is some sort of an obstacle to this week. Yeah, it's due to some sort of cruelty. What I mean, you got something here to do with bullying. Maybe somebody gutted you energetically, like you're having some sort of surgery. Yeah, it seems like you're really hurt, having to do with something. You're hurt so deeply that you're having an issue recovering. If there is something, okay, so like I mentioned to you, there's a child that might be coming to you. Okay, it just seems like there's something that they want to say to you, Pisces or cross watcher. It may not be easy for this child to say what they need to say. They might feel like you're going to shut them down before they even get the opportunity to get the words out of their mouth. Do not hide your talents. But I mean, you got some sort of lucrative talent, Pisces or cross watcher. You might be exploring this talent. You might be deciding to do something with it. For some of you, you already are familiar with what this talent is. You might be giving it more time, or investing more time in this. Somebody this week, Pisces, is going to hide who they really are. They're going to put on a false mask when it comes to this. You renewing something. It might be with work. You have a very creative side of you as far as your talents are concerned, Pisces. Bit of creative imagination or whatever. Somebody's saying something to you, Pisces. Come on, you got the Three of Swords once again. Somebody pass? Maybe you had a couple of people pass away. Maybe this is where you're feeling like you're suffering emotionally, because you're kind of coming to grips with the fact that you've lost somebody passed. This looks like. Some of you Pisceans, you have been looking for a job. You've been looking for a job. You've been house hunting. You might be investing in getting a new car, investing in property. It looks like you're trying to purchase something. You're applying for some sort of credit, a loan. It seems like it comes through for you. Okay, because it feels like you're signing on the dotted line with something. You could be signing a contract, renegotiating a contract, Pisces. There's some sort of change for the better that could be coming up for you. You're going to be doing a lot of multitasking. It seems like there's a lot of people pulling on your energy, especially children and parenthood and this sort of thing. Solving some debts. Okay, so if this is you're trying to gather together the funds to be able to pay something off. It feels like you're going to be able to come through with this. Some of you, you're waiting to hear back from an employer. There's been a delay. It seems like it's due to a background check. Yeah, you definitely, you might be getting the news that somebody accepted your offer. You could be going through some sort of training when it comes to your career. Maybe you're taking a class. Maybe you're taking a seminar. But definitely, it feels like maybe you're taking the time to restore your credit when it comes to something. Okay? Some sort of increase in your funds could actually put you in a better position financially, Pisces. It just feels like you might just need to be patient when it comes to something. Some of you are business owners, Pisces, and you might see a pickup in sales. But whatever this is about a talent that you have, it seems like maybe it's time to really put this on display. Some of you, your father is a water sign, an earth sign, or an air sign. Or all of the above. This might be their sun, moon, or rising. Yeah. Work, there's a lot of buzz connected to you. There's a lot of buzz around your name. You're a busy bee, so it seems like you might be booked and busy, Pisces. Definitely an increase in your revenue. Get some highly judgmental people around you. For some of you, the highly judgmental person is, like I said, your family member, but in particular, a father figure. This week, Pisces, you might be able to come to a truce. Maybe you might decide that maybe you can put your differences aside with you and someone and decide to maybe coexist with them. But it seems like you're not doing so without recognizing the fact that somebody around you has been deceptive. Okay, like I said, this is you either being deceptive, or this is you recognizing the truth about something having to do with someone. It might be difficult this week, Pisces, for you to stay in the present moment. You might be kind of thinking about this thing and that thing, because it looks like there's a lot of different things that might be going on in your thoughts this week that could be overwhelming you. Or you might feel that you're kind of struggling to reach a particular goal. Trust your psychic insight. Follow your intuition. Follow your instinct when it comes to something that might be going on. That's what I mean about somebody's intentions around you. You got an Aquarius that's in your reading. You got the star twice. Maybe your child is a water sign. Your child might be an Aquarius. Water. Air. Maybe this is air and water. Okay. You might have a child that's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, but Aquarius is the highlighted air sign. You are like on the Pisces, Aquarius cusp. I have a power outage, Pisces. And you could be very concerned and self-conscious about your looks, Pisces, this week. Let's see, Holy Spirit, is there anything else that might be relevant for the zodiac sign of Pisces in the next 7 days? Okay, yeah. Be mindful of procrastination. I mentioned to you, timing, time management. It feels like this is everything. It kind of runs the show this week. It seems like the clock is your enemy. The way that you manage your time is going to be of the utmost importance this week. You could be getting communication from a Taurus, a Sagittarius. I mentioned to you an air sign. But whatever matter is pressing and you might feel that you need to follow up with someone, definitely do that follow-up this week. Pisces, it feels like it makes the difference in your situation. Some of you, your work environment is just, maybe that's something that you're trying to get away from. Oh, I think this has been time. Something that you're refusing to change. It's something here to do with time management. You might feel like week after week, month after month, you might feel that you're caught up in the same boat, the same situations, Pisces. And yes, definitely use your instinct. You might be rushing into situations, Pisces, especially when it comes to love. You guys are saying maybe use your instinct when it comes to this. Something about this particular situation or a particular person that's in your energy, whether they're romantic or otherwise. It just seems like your instinct is up with someone, but especially with you maybe rushing into a situation. There might be some very important things that you could possibly be overlooking about someone, Pisces, and it's just, you do whatever you want, Pisces. But like I said, you be careful about not listening to your instincts and kind of moving too fast into particular situations when maybe your intuition is telling you otherwise. Or there could be, for some of you, some good advice that somebody is giving that could help you. But definitely, Pisces, or cross-watcher, trust your intuition this week about something. Because as I've explained to you multiple times, I'm going to repeat it for emphasis. You've got some sort of deception. Something in your situation, for some of you Pisceans, can be avoided. You could avoid some sort of disappointment or frustration by listening to your instincts, especially, like I said, with maybe your surroundings, people that you're surrounded by this week. And slow down when you're driving, Pisces. Do you always drive this fast? Maybe that's what this thing is with time management. Maybe you might be a little bit behind schedule, Pisces. And this is you kind of running to keep up with the pace, or kind of maybe leave a little bit early so that you're not behind schedule, Pisces, especially for school. I know we're in the summertime. Some of you are still attending school, or there could be something connected to summer school that could be relevant. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the Pisces nation for the next 7 days? You're traveling. Or someone is traveling to you. Some of you are expecting a baby. For some of you, this is a little girl. Could be news of pregnancy. You had a legal situation, Pisces. You might want to get a lawyer or some legal advice about something, because it looks like whatever you're dealing with, that might be why you're having some financial issues, is because of a legal situation. It just seems like there's a lot of uncertainty surrounding a legal situation, and you might have to kind of be patient to figure out how this is going to play out. Maybe this is you getting some anger at management, Pisces, about something. So this week might have you kind of pissed off. It might have you kind of lingering there. You might be kind of dwelling on this particular thing, this particular incident that could be playing out. Be careful about weirdos. That's just the vibe that I get, Pisces. It feels like somebody could be watching you from a distance. And like I mentioned to you several times, I don't know if I said this, but maybe you could be on social media. Maybe that's what this is about. Somebody's definitely under the influence of something. The influence of other people. Or they're definitely under the influence of some sort of narcotic substance. I don't know, Pisces. So you're worried about homelessness, which I don't think that you will be, because it looks like you're worried about homelessness because of money. But like I said, if you're able to spend wisely, Pisces, it seems like you're able to kind of navigate around this. You got a connection with music, it feels like. You could be possibly using music to heal, or this is where you have a particular talent. You or somebody around you. What's going on with this legal situation? Let's look into this a little bit more for the Pisceans. Some of you, this is connected to your work, or it's affecting your work in some sort of way. Pisces, I think this is going to work out just fine. Like I said, you might have to kind of hang in there and be patient. You have the Three of Swords now for the third time. I think you're going to be okay. It's just your thoughts that might be kind of blocking you and getting in the way. Pisces, because something's going to be long and drawn out, and you might have to kind of be patient for the outcome. So Gemini, there's definitely somebody playing games. This is why you guys are saying use your instinct with something. Somebody could be trying to pull the wool over your eyes when it comes to money. Seems like somebody's trying to swindle you out of money, Pisces or cross watcher. You're waiting for somebody to get in touch with you, Pisces. You might have to wait a little bit, but it feels like somebody is getting in touch with you. You do have a legal situation. Some of you might be getting a visit from, I think this has already happened. This is why you feel kind of stuck. Some of you, you feel stuck because of an addiction, and you might feel that it's hard to get out of this addiction, this cycle of addiction. Blocked somebody, Pisces. Somebody feels cut off from you. Yes, you are. You're dealing with a legal situation having to do with kids. Since there was this card earlier that had something to do with parenthood, protect. I think some of you, you might be getting a message or a visit from I don't know if this is like a social worker, because it looks like there's somebody that's looking into you, looking into your situation, Pisces. Somebody is watching you. I don't know. This looks like somebody has some sort of strategy. Pisces, this is what I'm telling you. Listen to your instinct. Somebody's true intentions are going to be revealed in this situation. We're looking at this multiple times. There's deceit. Trust what your intuition is telling you. Yeah, some sort of change is coming up. You might have to kind of find a way to adapt to some sort of change that could be coming in when it comes to your work. Yeah. You may, Pisces, need to communicate with someone this week. I mentioned to you some sort of follow-up, or this is communication coming into you. Somebody could be coming to your door, Pisces or cross-watcher, to communicate with you. Somebody is after something that you're working on. All right, Pisces, this feels like somebody feels like you make a lot of money. Now, this is somebody spying on you because of a particular talent that you have. And it seems like somebody could possibly be trying to capitalize on what it is that you bring to the table. Someone could be trying to capitalize on something that you bring to the table. What's going on, Pisces? Because there's somebody that's watching in the background, and I'm trying to figure out what their issue is. This could be somebody undercover that could be watching you, Pisces or cross-watcher. You would know, Pisces, that this person is watching you, because it looks like somebody makes it absolutely evident that they're watching you. I think you would know. Yeah? Who is this? Is this a competitor? I don't think it matters. Okay, this does feel like it's a competitor. You're a creator of some type. It seems like somebody is after you. Like they want to kind of destroy what it is that you're working on. It's exactly it. Somebody's trying to tarnish your image, or this is somebody trying to come for your image, Pisces, or cross-watcher. By saying things about you, writing things about you, for sure, this feels like somebody is posting something on social media, kind of strategically placing it there because they feel like you're going to see it. Somebody knows that you're watching them, Pisces or cross-watcher, or they vice versa. You might feel that somebody's trying to turn others against you and trying to ruin your image. Yeah, see, there's somebody trying to copy off of you, Pisces, or you're doing this to somebody. Somebody definitely sees what's going on. And there's definitely something going on social media. Yep, somebody is doing everything that you do. You say something a certain way, they're going to start saying it a certain way. You even hold your head a certain way, or you sit in a certain posture, they're going to try to copy that. Okay? Somebody does this on a regular basis, Pisces or cross-watcher. Okay, you definitely have a spy. Like they're trying to influence other people not to like you, especially if you're an influencer online. So maybe you don't know who this is, but this week the spirit guides come in to reveal this, and they take the mystery out of a particular situation, either for you or for others that are influenced by this deception. Holy Spirit, anything else for the Pisces? Come on with it. Pisces, success. This is either your success or somebody is threatened by your success. You're meant to be of service to other people, Pisces. And I see you doing this to some extent. I feel good when I can help others. So professionally, it seems like because you're in alignment with something that you're meant to do, you're receiving some sort of reward for this. Discipline. It seems like discipline goes a long way with something. Pisces or cross-watcher. This has something to do with the way that you're disciplining children. I don't know. Somebody's going to put the blame on you, Pisces or cross-watcher, or shift the blame in some sort of way. Rather than take responsibility for, I think that's what has you pissed off. Is that somebody's not trying to confess to something. They're trying to completely get away with something, be completely deceptive about something, even though it seems like everybody sees. Or this is something, like I said, your spirit guides come in to reveal something. You're now aware of something that's revealed. Like something is seen either by you or by multiple bystanders of a particular situation. Somebody thought that maybe something went undetected, Pisces or cross-watcher, and it seems like now, because somebody is looking into something, they're investigating the truth for themselves and maybe not going by what somebody is saying. Or this is the advice from your guides tonight, like really look into the truth of something before you kind of fly with this information. Some of you are definitely going through an employment change, or you might feel that your career path is leading you in a completely different direction. The advice, your prayers are being answered, Pisces. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. Like I said, something's been delayed. You've had to wait for something, Pisces or cross-watcher, and it seems like it does. It has you maybe looking to your guides or trying to seek some sort of guidance in your particular situation, and it feels like these answers are going to show up. But you might be sitting with some uncertainties and no particular guarantees this week. Pisces, you're protected. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. It definitely feels like there's, in particular, an ancestor that's watching out for you. To help give you some sort of guidance. You guys are helping you give the roadmap. They're helping you they're showing you something, how to get from A to B with something. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. Something is complicated. Your guides come in to take the guesswork out of something, Pisces or cross-watcher. Take control of your thoughts. I mentioned to you, it's the way that you're thinking. Your thoughts set the tone for everything that's playing out this week. Because it seems like you start off the week, Pisces, or you're coming out of the previous week with a ton of anxiety. Be careful of that. Be careful about that not stealing the show, okay? Because you're worried about something and you may not have control over this situation. You might have to kind of sit tight and be patient. So again, take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome you truly desire. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. Something about your talents. I mentioned that. You might be getting a burst of creative energy, Pisces or cross-watcher, and you might decide to pour that into something that maybe you've been kind of neglecting, or you kind of had to put this on the back burner for a minute, Pisces or cross-watcher.